Hi, welcome. I'm Priscilla Batzell. This is Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Gallery's demonstrations and tutorials. Let's have some fun. April 20th, 2025. Go now. I have a 16 by 20 inch canvas. Some Deco-art Americana 24 karat gold. And not much of a plan. I want to use Anita's white metallic. Excuse me, I would if I could, but it's actually dazzling white from Art Deco. But I will use the metallic black from Anita's. I'm about to change to what I'll have to change to, which is Art Deco. I'm basically going to make a mess. That's my plan. This is Dancing Fuchsia. I don't know what's going to come up at the beginning, but I know I'll work on it after that, and I won't worry about it. This is Miami Magenta, which is looking a little bit less than open. Thinking about the tickled pink, but right now I'm going to use some orange crush. Not a lot of it because I don't know what's going to happen, and I want other colors in there. So I'm going to grab a fresh OXO omelet turning flip and fold spatula that I recommend. They're on my Amazon link. Oh, I still need some Meeden black. And I've definitely got some saffron in mind. I just have to be very aware of not getting it too close to the orange. I might use mark making tools, toothy tools. I was thinking about the blue velvet. I'm still thinking about it though. Does not matter about anything mucky because I'll go back and hit it with something else. Use that Dancing Fuchsia right there. Perfect. Don't know if I need the blue or not. Kind of like that. Kind of feel like putting some more black over the top of it, but I don't really need to. But I think it might be okay to do a little bit more orange. Alright, shall we just risk it? I don't think the paint's too heavy. I could probably get away with what I'm contemplating. Kind of don't mind what I've got. That spatula needs to go in the bucket. So let me grab this tool, and a couple of those tools, and one of these. Wilton cake decorating tools are coming in really handy. I'm going to start with that, I think. I think I want a much smaller tooth tool. Should be this one. Not too confident yet. Looking a little better. I've tried this with black and gold and white, but I haven't tried it with color that I recall. It may have happened and I just forgot. I've done a lot of paintings. This is my small, either silicone or plastic mini spatula head. Actually, I want smaller teeth and bigger gaps. I had some nice cells in there I just got rid of. Now what do I have? I have another spatula head that I carved with big spaces, which will leave more paint behind, which is desirable right now. Oh, I'm not sure about that. You need to have less is more paint in order to get away with this. You gotta not mind having canvas show. To use my residuals rather than wipe them off. There, it is what it is, whatever it is. And I suppose if I wasn't a big fan of it tomorrow, I could always go back and do more colors and dots. And I can always do crossovers, which I forget that I really like, which is similar to cross hatching, but sometimes I think it's just going to be too much. But let's try it anyway. Just for the heck of it. Because we can. I see something that does not belong. Whatever that was. Now I've got my nail art tool, and I could go over this with black, but I'm not sure what the purpose that would serve right now. Kind of want to do some gold dots though right now. What have I got to put them in? Found a missing cap. Good for me. Any port in a storm. I think I've got, yes I do. I want black dots too. Maybe I'll do that. I haven't done very many black dots. I could actually use any of the colors that I've got in the piece. And go outside and maybe even put some saffron in there. Could put a lot more. I think you could put just endless amounts of dots. sounds like a come back tomorrow type scenario. So I'll work until the timer goes off, and then I'll decide tomorrow what the deal is. I want more gold. I think orange would be good too. Outside of the saffron, I mentioned Orange Crush specifically. We should give it a try. More orange and gold, but okay. Time's going to run out in a second. So I guess that means I'm either coming back or I'm not. So this has been dry a long time, and I tried to love it completely, but I haven't quite got there. So I'm thinking about adding some black and maybe some orange. And I'm going to use a couple of my scrape dishes to add some paint to, so I can dip my silicone brushes in. Trial and error. There's the black, that's Meeden black. This is saffron. Hopefully, I'm glad I poured it in the dish and not on the canvas, because I forgot to shake it. And let's see what happens with the small silicone brush. I figured I'd go for the orange first, because I can always cover anything with black. I don't think I need a lot, but I definitely feel like I need something. One of these days I'm going to pull out paintbrushes and shock everyone. Not sure how far to go, but I definitely got to go somewhere. Just picking sort of random spots. To help move the eye around. Keep being called up to this area of the canvas. I got to admit, I like that better already. It takes me a minute to warm up sometimes. Better stop if I want to put some black in. Although I'm feeling a lot less inclined toward the black than I was. Just needed a few finishing touches, I think. I've got Q-tips standing by if I overstep my comfort zone and put paint where it doesn't belong. Alright, I've got to try some black. I wish I had a smaller tool. Well, I do have this nail art tool. Which might be a solution. Maybe I'm going to use the big brush after all. Still nervous about doing this. wanted to just dribble all over this, and I still could. And I looked over and I saw the Cyan Aqua, and I thought, how nice would that be to add some of that? Which I got to be a little bit careful because the black is still wet and I don't want to wait till tomorrow to do this. And I think it's going to make all the difference in the world to my satisfaction. I might have to put some into a dish. Or somewhere handy. Maybe right up the middle. Hopefully without my canvas turning so much or being uncooperative. Well, that's a lot better in my opinion so far. I probably could have just used dots. It occurs to me now. Pop that bubble. But I am so much happier. And almost done. I don't think I need a lot. Look, it's not that hard to put dots in. think I could play with this for a long time, but I like it better than I liked it before, and it's as done as I need it to be for the moment. The possible exception of a little more black here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the compliments that keep my morale boosted. Thank you for the donations that help keep me painting. Please give me a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing my videos. I really appreciate you guys being here. If you watch longer or watch some of the commercials or make a comment, those things are all super helpful to me. My creative playlists are on my YouTube channel. And if you go to my YouTube channel banner, you'll find the PayPal icon. Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links on my link tree. My community board will show you tomorrow's videos. If you have questions or you want the paint pouring recipe, ask me questions. It will. The paint pouring recipe is below Show More. When you click Show More, you're going to find my email address. Thank you for everything. Shop my Amazon link, please. You can buy anything you want from there. And my 2 books are there, Because I Can and Unlimited Possibilities, volumes 1 and 2. Thank you again for being here. I love you guys dearly. You inspire the heck out of me. Bye for now. Priscilla out.